Morning, everybody. Sorry about that. I had some problems just getting online there, a little technical glitch, but here we are. So we'll finish at 12:33, so you get your full hour. Welcome. I hope you're all well. What a cold morning it is as well. So hence socks and layers on here. A little bit of light rain as well, isn't there? And certainly not very warm for May. So with that in mind, as I often say, we'd better get going. We'll start warming up. All you'll need today is your cans or your weights, if you'd like to use them. But do remember, if you're new to the practice or you don't want to use weights for whatever reason today, simply make 2 loose fists. And all the exercises that I give you with weights, you can do with your arms, okay, without the weight. And you'll still be firming and working your arms well, but just not sort of working them quite so vigorously, okay? Let's start with what I did on Tuesday was a hand mudra, and we worked on different parts of our fingers. And today we're going to work on the thumb. Okay, we're going to work the thumb. Now, the thumb in yoga practice and mudra is said to be the incinerator. It's a bit like the garbage can of the hand, and it's great for the digestive process and warming the body, okay? So it's a bit like sort of, as I call it, the garbage, the garbage can of the hands. And it's said to sort of help with things like elimination process and the digestive process. So we're going to wrap the 4 fingers of the right hand around the left thumb. I'll just say that again. 4 fingers of your right hand wrap around your left thumb and have your right thumb just sort of resting on the left palm. And then encircle the thumb with the 4 fingers of the right hand, rest them on your thighs. We're going to simply close the eyes for a moment if you wish to. Sit tall in your chair with your feet like mine, about hip width apart. And we're simply going to take 4 slow breaths here. As we breathe, we're going to feel or imagine the warmth flowing into that left thumb through the 4 fingers of the right hand. Just breathing normally through the nostrils if you can, watching each breath as you gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Keeping the spine tall, your shoulders relaxed, and the facial features just soft and relaxed as well. Aim to just enjoy each breath gently. Let's take another deep breath in and out together here. And then release the hand. And now we're going to encircle the right thumb with the 4 fingers of the left hand and rest that left thumb just gently in the right palm. Relax the hands on your lap. And again, just gently starting to take some deep breaths into the right thumb now. Watching, following each breath pretty much as best you can without straining. Aiming for 2, maybe 3 more deep breaths at the very most. And just taking your time, letting the warmth flow now into the right thumb. And this mudra and gesture not only allows us just to focus on our breath for a few minutes, but it's said to be excellent, as I say, for the elimination process and for our digestive system. So for ridding the body, removing waste deposits from the body, and also speeding up our digestion. Don't forget to breathe nice and gently and keep your spine tall as you do so, yogis. Let's aim for another deep breath in and out together. When you next inhale, gently open the eyes if they were closed. Release as you exhale your thumb and shake it out. Well done, yogis. Just coming back now, just a few minutes there. I'll try and put that in at the end as well, as a nice way of closing our practice at the end as well. Just shake out the arms, open and close the fingers. That's it, just remove any stiffness there after your meditation. Okay, let's move straight into the practice. Excuse me, make sure you've got some water to hand, yogis, but keep your layers on for now. But do remember, often I say it, it's worth repeating. If you find any of the moves and postures today uncomfortable, if there's any discomfort, then do please stop, okay? Please don't strain. Well, we're going to start with the upper body, the fingers where we've just been. Let's just give them a little wiggle and stretch, start to warm and energize them into the digits of the fingers. And then bring the arms to shoulder height for me, palms facing down. I'm going to inhale, make a loose fist, exhale and open the fingers wide, and we'll do 6. Breathing in, breathing out, lovely. Inhale as you make a loose fist, exhale as you stretch all the fingers and the thumbs. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's aim for 2 more together. Inhale and exhale, that's it. Once more with me if you can. Breathing in, breathing out, lovely. Now relax the wrists and just shake it out. Shake it out, open and close the fingers. Just shaking it out gently. Open and close those fingers. Lovely, and we'll move straight into the wrist joints. So today, let's make 2 loose fists, arms again at shoulder height, keeping the elbows straight if you can. Let's start to rotate them in toward one another. Just again, removing any tightness or stiffness there. Go gently if you've got any issues with the wrists, remember. 2 or 3 more if you can. Then we'll go in the opposite direction. So now my wrists are moving away from one another, still aiming to keep the rest of the arm relatively still and at shoulder height. Now pause. Now we're going to do one in one direction. So I'll just get that one going first and see if it's possible to allow the other one to go in the opposite direction. So this is wonderful for communicating with our brain, our wrist joints, mind and body linking and communicating effectively with one another. We'll pause now, yogis. Let's try the opposite one. That again rotates first. And your opposite wrist going in the opposite direction. Again, don't forget to breathe. Keep your spine tall and just have a go. Just have a go. Don't take it too seriously. It's simply about you having a go. And then we're going to pause and shake it out. Because the arms, upper arms, I find get quite tired when we're holding them in any one place. Open and close the fingers. And just notice if the joints now feel a little bit more open and energized. Hopefully a little warmer and even more supple, I hope. So we'll move straight into elbow. Then we go directly into the shoulder and the neck finally. And then we'll have opened and energized and hopefully warmed up the major joints in your upper body. So let's go into the elbows. We'll just take them forwards at shoulder height, palms facing uppermost. This is an opportunity again just to sit tall in the chair. Inhale, bring the fingers to your shoulders. Exhale and open. Inhale, take them out to the side at shoulder height. Exhale, bring them up here to the shoulders. Inhale, open, back again. Exhale, breathing in. Okay, so we inhale. Then we exhale, inhale, coming back, exhale here. Inhale, open again, exhale out to the side, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do a few more. Breathing in, coming forwards, keep them at the shoulder height if you can. Exhale here, inhale to open again, exhale, breathing in. One more round. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. Now keep them there if you can. We'll go directly into the shoulders. We're going to start now to draw small circles, as if we were drawing small circles with our elbows in a forwards direction. Now I always recommend keeping these small, particularly if you've got tight shoulders. Imagine or visualize you're trying to draw circles with your elbows, small, accurate little circles. That's it, in a forwards direction. Now let's go backwards. Small circles again. If you feel they can get a little bigger, do so. But again, be mindful, yogis, of what's going on physically in your shoulders and don't overstrain that area. Wonderful. Let's release, relax. And what often feels quite nice is just to do those shoulder rolls. So just join me in doing 6 backwards, Gently, little shoulder rolls. Stop if you need to, remember, and 6 forwards. Keeping the spine tall, stopping when you need to, and taking a deep breath in and out to maintain our breath awareness. Fantastic. Now it's cold out there, isn't it, this morning? I think our shoulders probably need all the warmth they can get. So we're going to do shoulder shrugs. Now, some people enjoy this, others don't. So again, if you find you're uncomfortable or don't enjoy it, please stop. But what it entails is inhaling and shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears. And then when I'm ready to shrug the shoulders down like this, I open the mouth and expel the air, make a ha sound like this. Ha, okay? Show you again, breathing in through the mouth, shrug, opening the mouth, ha, as I release. Now I'd like us to try 10 slowly. That's a really warming and energizing movement with breath work for the upper shoulder and clavicle region. Okay, here we go. Join me for as many as you can. Ha, 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 ha. 5 more if you like. Ha, 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 ha. 1 more. Ha. Fantastic. Relax now. Just take a resting breath. Roll those shoulders back. Notice if it feels a bit warmer. And then I thought it'd be nice, just to shake out, but also provide yourself with a little massage, okay? So what you're going to do now, just something a little different today, is take your right arm and bring it to the left shoulder. So we sort of make a sling. We're going to support that elbow, the right elbow, by taking the left palm and holding onto the elbow firmly. This will help just protect and support the hand. Now, with your right hand, just start to massage all around the shoulder joint. That's it. I've got really big shoulders from swimming, so I kind of feel like I have to really get in there. But if you're finding it, again, just a bit too strong, be very gentle. This is supposed to be self-love and a nice, gentle self-massage. So go gently. You may find some tight spots, that's normal. Lovely. And then work up, if you can, into the neck, very gently again, not straining. Just a little massage into the left side of your neck, down again. That's it. Find those tight spots, gently massage them. Don't forget to take a deep breath in and out here. It's just a nice little bit of self-care. Lovely. And then release, shake it out again. We're going to switch sides. So this time, left hand comes to right shoulder. Support that left elbow with the right hand. Make this sort of natural sling. And just start when you're ready to massage into the shoulders. That's lovely. Enjoy every moment of this as you breathe in. Remember to breathe out gently. Keep the breath relaxed and even throughout the practice, yogis. It's key to enjoying the practice and also filling the body with energy. That's it, just massaging into the whole right shoulder. Does it feel physically different to the left? Just monitor that. You may be aware of those left and right differences. And they're normal, remember. We all have them. And then slowly, carefully, if comfortable, massaging gently into the right side of the neck. And go gently. Keep your spine tall. Remember to breathe. And again, just as you massage back into the shoulder, just notice the differences on the right side compared to your left, if there are any, of course. And then release. Let's shake it out. Open and close the fingers. And then just try rolling the shoulders back a few times. Notice if that feels looser. Very often it can do. Just notice if that feels a little looser. And forwards, hopefully removing some of the tension and tightness in your shoulder and your neck joints. Lovely work. Well, we're going to work a little bit more into the neck. And again, go gently if you've got issues here, yogis. Please take care. All I'm going to do is just drop my right ear to my right shoulder and enjoy the fact that the left side is receiving a stretch. Take a deep breath in with me. Deep breath out. Bring the head carefully back to the center. Left ear to left shoulder. Again, Just direct the energy, the awareness into the right side and guide the breath there as you breathe in and gently breathe out. And bring the head back. Now we're going for a stronger stretch. If you like what we've just done, I'd like you to do one more on each side again. Otherwise, a stronger stretch for those that wish to. Bringing right ear again to right shoulder. This time I bring the right arm up to cup the left ear, cupping it gently. And I take the left arm away and point the fingers downwards, away from the body, just to facilitate a deeper stretch. I'm not pulling or tugging on my left side. I'm gently just guiding into a deeper stretch. So do go gently here, yogis. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely work. Let's bring the head back to the center, relax. Now it's left ear to left shoulder, and again, stay there if you prefer to. Or a deeper stretch, remember, bringing the left arm over to cup the right ear. Right arm goes down, pointing fingers down. And again, enjoying a deep stretch there. Take a deep breath in and out, but remember not to pull the neck. And exhale when you're ready, coming back to center. Lovely. Roll those shoulders back slowly. Enjoy the sensations and the fact that we're trying to create more space, spaciousness here. Roll them forwards. And then we're just going to do a little bit for the back of the neck now. So sitting tall, we're going to inhale and just drop the chin carefully to the chest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and just hold the breath for a few seconds if you can. When you're ready to exhale, bring the head back up as you slowly do so. So when you hold the breath, only hold for a count of 3 or 4, okay? Breathing in again. Chin to chest. Drop the shoulders. Exhale. Carefully bring the head back. Lovely. Now I'm going to do that once more. Join me if you can, or if you wish to, just relax here. Breathing in. Chin to chest. Exhale when you're ready and bring your head back to center. Again, just roll the shoulders back. It's a great stretch for the back of the neck, forwards. And lastly, just shake it out, yogis. Nicely done. Well, we're going to move straight into the lower half. Remember to grab some water if you can. It's worth mentioning that staying hydrated can make you feel much better. And obviously, just making sure you don't dehydrate. Whether you're walking or doing this chair yoga, any sort of movement, just stay hydrated. Now I'm going to work for about 10 or so minutes on the lower half. So join me now. You do not have to take your socks off for this one. I appreciate it's a chilly day. I'm just going to take them off so I can show you. I'm going to sit back and make sure my feet are hip width apart. And we're just going to study the toes for a few minutes. We're going to just make them nice and warm and energized. Don't feel you've got to take your socks off though. I appreciate it's a chilly day. So all this can be done with the socks and your trainers on. That's how versatile these moves are. So sitting tall, feet hip width apart, yogis. Again, make sure you're on a non-slip surface. And let's go. So we're going to scrunch the toes up just as we did with the fingers and gently flick them away. And we'll do 6 of those. If you find it brings on a little bit of cramp, stop and simply massage the area and rejoin us when your cramp has subsided, okay? So scrunching, exhale, release. Now let's have the breath here, breathing in as we scrunch up the toes softly. Exhale as we flick away. I'll do 4 more with you. Breathing in, breathing out, that's it. Inhale and scrunch. Exhale, release. Twice more if you can. Breathing in as you scrunch. Breathing out, flick away. 1 more. Breathing in as you scrunch and flick away. Now as you place the toes down, aim to spread them wide apart if you can. And lift them, give them a wiggle and a stretch, and place them wide apart. Lovely. Lift the toes, wiggle and stretch, wide apart they go. And what that does, that just aims to stretch the toes. It takes your awareness down to your feet to realise just how important these exercises are for keeping our posture, our standing, everything. It really can help with all sorts of things. And of course, balance, so we don't trip and fall so much when we're outside. Let's lift them again, actively give them a wiggle, each toe, and as you place it down, the toes, the feet, again, aim to fan them apart comfortably as best you can, and then relax them. Well, what we'll do today is we'll start with the left foot for a change. So we're going to raise the left foot, and we're simply going to flex it backwards and forwards 8 times. So a breath in and out is 1 round. We do 8 rounds. You probably have done nearly 4 or 5 already, and of course add the breath if you wish to. We can inhale as we push the foot down, exhale as you flex back to you. And I'm going to do 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. Once more, inhale and exhale. Now place the foot down, switch sides. Right foot raising, inhale, exhale as you flex. Breathing in, pointing down, breathing out towards you. Now that's 2. We'll do 6 more slowly. Again, you may notice that one foot feels tighter or perhaps more supple. Just noticing those left and right differences, and aim to sit tall here, yogis, as you synchronize breath with movement. I'm going to do 1 more. Inhale and exhale, taking down back to the left, raising the left foot again gently. Just start to untie the ankle joints. And again, between 5 and 10 little rotations in one direction slowly. Go gently if you've got any vulnerabilities in the knee joint or the ankle joint, because it does affect our knee as well. And remember to change directions. So doing both directions with the left ankle. And again, just do as many as you comfortably can. I'm going to release, go back to the right side, untie the knots in the right ankle. Between 5 and 10, as I say, as many as you comfortably can. And again, don't forget to go in both directions. Think about breathing deeply. Keeping, again, the spine tall as you sit in your chair. And then release. Well, let's work together now. We'll complement both. Let's raise both legs slightly off the floor and flex 1 forwards, 1 back. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll do 6 more. There's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Lovely. Bring them together and see if it's possible to keep the ankles fairly close as you make some lovely big rotations now. Nice and slowly, and then a few in the opposite direction. Untie those knots again. Lovely. And then separate the feet. Bring them in towards one another. Nice big rotations now, as if the toes were coming in. Lots of lovely footwork today. And let's do a few in the opposite direction if that's comfortable. Nice and slowly. And then just shake them out and release them. Lovely. Well, I thought we'd do our hip and knee joint work today. This actively opens both knee and hip joint. So we're going to bend the right knee. And if you can, carefully, bring that right foot to rest on the fleshy part of your left thigh. Leave the right ankle free for me. And what we'll do, if the feet are cold, let's rub the hands together. Get a little foot massage going here. Clapping, rubbing. If you've got some foot balm to hand, or some nice oils, some essential oils, they're very nice to use on the foot as well. Start to stroke the foot up towards the heart, always upwards. Now this is great if your feet feel dry and chilly, okay, so if the feet are cold today. And it's just, again, exploring and identifying the connection with body and mind, getting to know our lovely feet. Okay, we're going to hold on to the foot now. Rest the right hand on the right knee, and very gently, depending on your flexibility in your outer right buttock and hip, and of course your outer knee, we're going to fold forwards from the hips. So we're going to breathe in, sit tall. Let's use that exhalation to start to fold forwards. We want to soften the shoulders, not hunch up. So relax the shoulders and very much fold forwards from your hips, yogis, as far as you can. And then I want you to find a point on the floor, focusing along the floor ahead of you, and just relax into that stretch for up to 4 deep breaths here. You've probably already done 1 or 2, so 4 more if you can. Each time you exhale, that intention of just folding a little further forwards if you can. Again, please don't strain. Be aware that one hip, one knee joint may be incredibly tight, so please, again, go gently as you exhale. Okay, good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's fold forwards a little more if you can. We'll take one more deep breath in and out here, yogis. No rush. Such a good exercise. It's worth holding a little longer. Doesn't matter how low you come, know that you're benefiting and really helping to open and untie the stiffness in your hip and knee joint. Okay, let's inhale together. Come up to sitting. Exhale, relax here. Well done. Now, very carefully, I want you to hug your knee in and gently extend it and release it down. It's so important that we do that so as not to hurt the knee joint or dislocate it. And just notice if it feels warmer already or a little looser. And we'll move and shift now to the left side and repeat that. So carefully bend your left knee. Again, bring the left ankle so that it's pretty much free and resting on the fleshy part of your right thigh. Again, shall we warm up the foot? It's a cold morning, isn't it? Tapping the hands, rubbing them together to generate as much heat there as you comfortably can. Let's stroke the foot. Now the idea is you want to keep the foot nice and warm and always flow up towards the heart. So whenever you stroke, stroke up towards the heart to improve again the circulation. And if you suffer from cold feet, this is a lovely one to do, as I say, with some foot balm or essential oils. Just think luxury. Look after your feet. Okay, I'm going to keep that foot nice and still now. Just rest my left hand on my left knee gently and clasp hold of the toes or the ankle for support. And I'm going to start again with a tall spine. Take a breath in with me. Exhale as we fold forwards. Now remember, we're hinging forwards from the hips, our shoulders away from our ears. We're going to find a point of focus on the floor ahead of us. That is going to be our point of focus. And we're going to take 4 more slow breaths here. So what I want you to notice, and I certainly do, is that perhaps one side feels easier slightly. So for me, this side is easier. I feel no discomfort or stiffness in my joints, but my right side is very stiff. So just notice as you fold forwards, yogis, how that feels in comparison to the other side. It's not, again, a test of how long you stay here. It doesn't matter whether you're here taking some deep breaths or further down. You will be benefiting from opening up the knee and the hip joint incredibly. And so I would encourage people to do this as much as you can. You can even do it on the sofa if it's more comfortable and sit with a bent knee, and lots of padding underneath the knee with things like cushions. That's rather nice because the more you do it, and I can say this from years of practice, the easier it becomes. And particularly if you are tight in your hip and knee joint, it is worth practicing regularly. You will definitely reap the benefits. So just take another deep breath in and out for me here. Again, just observing those left and right differences. And then I want you to, as you next inhale, join me in coming back up to sitting and relax. Then it's key that we take the hands underneath the knee, hug it in carefully before we extend and release. And that way we don't run the risk of dislocating anything. Okay, well done. Woo, strong exercise. Let's shake out arms and legs, release the legs and arms. And we're pretty much done because that exercise we held for several minutes on each side. So we really open the knee joints and the hips. So get some more water if you want to, yogis. What I want to move straight into to complement that, to keep the energy flowing and the warmth in the joints and also energizing and creating space, is we're going to go straight into a sun salutation sitting on a chair. Whilst the joints are warm, whilst they're still energized and open, let's take advantage of them and just do a nice sequence sitting on the chair. Okay, so let's bring the hands, when we're ready, to the prayer position. Aim to sit tall and join me in just taking 2 deep breaths, okay? let's remind ourselves to just come back to our breathing. So breathing in here, breathing out so gently. Good, and inhale when you're ready again, and breathe out. Fantastic. So we're going to inhale together now. We're going to raise the arms and come up into a salute, palms together or facing, and exhale, swan diving down, resting our hands on our shins. And this is the first opportunity we can look down towards the floor. Again, it's a moment to lengthen the back. And then very gently come up, but keep looking down and interlace the fingers underneath that right knee. Bring the nose to the knee and then look forwards and squeeze the shoulder blades together to get the opening in the chest. That's it. Exhale, release. Inhale, fold all the way down again, flat back. Exhale, come up, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the sternum and chest, looking gently up toward the ceiling, opening the chest. Then we repeat that on the left side. We look down towards the knee, bring the nose towards the knee. Exhale, look forwards, squeeze the shoulder blades together, get the little lift opening as you look forwards. And then we release down. Now we're going to inhale, go all the way down and hang out there and enjoy that flat back. Let the crown of the head come toward the floor. Take a deep breath out. When you're ready to, let's inhale, raise the arms slowly, come back into the salute, arms touching, palms facing. Exhale, come back into the salutation seal where we started, and we go again. Here we go, breathing in. Breathing out, sitting tall. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Rest your hands on your shins, flat back, looking down. Lovely long back. Inhale, still looking down towards the right knee. Interlace underneath the knee. Bring the nose to the knee. Lovely stretch for the spine. Exhale, looking forwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you look forwards. And release. Inhale all the way down, flat back, crown of the head and the neck relaxing. Exhale, coming up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just gently lift the chin if you can, looking skywards, opening the chest. Interlace underneath that left knee, nose to knee. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades, look forwards. Down we go. Inhale all the way down, let yourself hang, relax. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthening up. And exhale. Let's go for that once more so that all the heat and energy is in our body. Once more, yogis. And we'll go a little quicker this time. Breathing in here. Breathe out. Send the energy down into your feet and legs. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, folding forwards. Let yourself relax here. Inhale, interlace underneath the right knee, nose to knee as we look down. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, look up, release the leg. Inhale, fold down and hang out there, enjoy the stretch. Exhale, coming up, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift the chin, look slightly upwards. Inhale, nose to knee on the left, looking down. Exhale, look forwards again, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift and open the chest slightly. Inhale, let's hang all the way down, let everything relax. Exhale here, enjoy that softness. When you're ready, inhale, let's rise up together, palms touching or facing. And exhale, palms back in the salutation seal. Well done. And let's shake it out. Marvellous. You know, just doing that, that was 12, wasn't it? So that's like 32, 3, 4, 36 poses already, and you haven't even come off your chair. So if you're feeling a little bit tired, take a resting breath, relax, well done. Lots of lovely openings, and just notice if you feel a bit warmer in the joints, in the body. Grab some water, I'm going to as well. And we're going to work with our cans, if we wish to, for the next piece. Let's just check out the time. Brilliant. Okay, it's not quite 10 past. So we're going to do about 5 minutes with the cans. Remember, yogis, if you don't want to use cans today, then just continue to make 2 loose fists so that you're not tensing, tightening, or putting your arms under any strain. So please feel free to use the cans or 2 loose fists if you prefer today, okay? So I'm going to grab the cans. My tomatoes here. Do please check they're both of equal weight. If you've got your own weights, brilliant, grab those now. Or, as I say, just make 2 loose fists for those that don't want to do heavy work today in weights. Let's roll the shoulders back, sit tall, feet hip width apart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Well done, you're doing well. Let's start to march on the spot. Oh yes, let's get those legs going. Lovely. Let's get the arms going as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to march with our cans. Okay, let's go. We'll probably do this for about 5 minutes, integrating the right and the left side. And remember, yogis, you can stop, you can slow it down if you need to. Okay, like me, if you're working with the cans, grip them with care. Please be careful, particularly if you've got no socks on. Here we go. Let's go for 20 seconds. Count down with me. 10 and 9, 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. From 1 to 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, keep going, 5, you're doing well, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't slow it down, don't stop, just slow it down, shall I say. That's it, keep going, but just a little slower. Now what we're going to do is we're going to raise right leg and left arm. Here we go. So 1, and then the opposite side, and 2, alternate sides. Just take the can up, grip it with care, raise alternate arm and leg. Let's go for 10. 1, and 2, and 3. Be careful, stop if you need to for 4. Do slow it down if I'm going too fast for you, remember. And 6, 7, good, work each side for 8, and 9, and 10, and we're going to go again. Here we go, alternate sides. We'll start with right arm, left leg. 1, alternate sides, and 2, 3, and 4. Keep the breath relaxed. 5, and 6, good, keep going. 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Start marching again. Keep it slow if you need to. Good, that's it. Let's march for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, now we're going to go across the body. I'm going to raise the right leg, flex the toes towards me, stretch diagonally across with my 2 cans, and come in. And we go again. Left side. Flex the toes towards you, stretching across the body, a lovely diagonal stretch for the chest and arms, and release. Let's go for 10, and 9, and 8, alternate leg, good, and 7, and 6, lovely, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, lovely, and 1. Start marching again on the spot. Remember to slow this down or stop if you need to. Good. Keep going. Take those nice deep breaths. Okay, now relax your hands but keep marching. We're going to bring the cans here in a bicep curl, over the top carefully, back to the shoulders and down. Let's go. 1. Good. And 2. Slow it down, remember, we'll stop if you need to at any point. This is 3, I'm going to go to 10. Lovely work. And 4. 5. You got it, we're almost there for 6. Not far to go now. And 7. And 8. 9. And 10. Well done, yogis. Come to stillness. Take a break. Breathing in, breathing out. Well done. Let the body rest. We're going to come forwards, go into a wide-legged squat, toes out, heels in, sitting tall. We're just going to do a little bit of side work with our cans. If you're tired, put the cans down. Absolutely fine. Now sit tall, toes out, heels in. Lovely stretch for the inner groin, all the way down to the inner thigh. We're stretching. We're going to reach carefully and bring the right arm over into a side bend, with or without the can. Exhale, release. Inhale, raising that left arm, coming over carefully, grip with care. Exhale, release. Lovely. And we keep going. Breathing in, reminding your body gently to come sideways. Breathing out, sit tall on your chair. Inhale over to the other side. Exhale, release. Lovely. Let's keep going. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, release. Let's do 4 more on each side. 1. Lovely stretch for the side body, which can get disregarded or even forgotten in yoga. That's it. Again, just be careful not to come too far over. Once more on each side. That's it. We're going sideways. Try not to lean forwards or back. Last time on your left. Inhale. Exhale and relax. Take a resting breath. Deep breath out. Lovely. And what about a little bit of work for the chest? Okay, so we're going to bring the cans here in front of us. We're going to inhale, take them out. Exhale, bring them back. Okay, now if you find that too strong for the chest, put the cans down, make 2 loose fists, and do all of the work I give you without the cans, remember, okay? Okay, let's go for 10. 1. Keep that spine tall. And 2. Lovely. Working the arms and the chest. Keep the toes out. You're also opening into your groin, inner thigh, and your hip and pelvic region. But do sit tall. Make sure you're comfortable. Lovely. I'm going to do 4 more. 1. And 2. Good. And 3. Take care. Don't rush this. And 4. Lovely. And finally, we're going to go 1 and 2. And 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. 10 more for 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. The last part, with or without the cans, we simply come forwards, down, out to the side, and back. And we'll do 10. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it. Inhale forwards at shoulder height. Come in gently. Exhale, shoulder height. Come in. Let's do just 5 more if you're tired. 1. Lovely. Sit tall. And 2. Just forwards. Bend the elbows. Out to the side. That's 2. And 3. Lovely. Do 2 more. 4. Keep that spine tall, yogis. Last one. 1 more. And 5. You start to feel that now, working those arms greatly. Lovely. Now zigzag or walk the feet in. Carefully place those cans down. Sit back. Relax the shoulders. Shake it out. Take a moment to relax. We did a lot of work there. Lots of intense work and lots of work carrying 2 strong cans as well. So shake it out, roll the shoulders out, give yourself a moment, just sit back. Let's take a breath in, deep breath out. Notice if you feel warmer. Hopefully you do. Shake it out once more. And we're going to come up to standing now, yogis. I'm just going to check the time. Okay, it's 17 minutes past. So keeping the flow going, we're going to do a sun salutation facing a chair. All right, we've done our sun salutation sitting on the chair. We're now going to complement that for a few minutes, keeping the energy flowing. Let's shake it out as we stand up. Have some water. Remember to stay hydrated. And let's do a sun salutation now facing our chair. Do as much or as little. Make sure again that your chair is sturdy on a non-slip surface. Have the chair now facing you. Join me in doing 2 rounds of a sun salute facing a chair. Okay, so when we come to face the chair, let's bring the feet together in Tadasana, mountain, and bring our hands to the prayer position. Roll the shoulders back and look forwards. Again, just take a moment to check in with your breathing, okay? Just take a deep breath in with me, yogis. Send that energy downwards, all the way into the legs and feet. And again, breathing in, breathing out, send the energy downwards. And together we're going to inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, palms facing. And as we exhale, we come down. This time, rest the hands very gently on the seat of the chair. Arms are straight. We're going to step back so that we can actively try and either straighten the legs or keep the knees bent if we need to. Please don't force yourself by straightening the legs unless that's comfortable. Otherwise, keep a micro bend in your knees. And we can look down. We've got a flat back, lengthen the back of the neck, and just enjoy the stretch in the back body. Breathing in. That's it, breathe out, lovely. Now we're going to take the left foot in between the chair legs. We're going to turn the right foot out about 40-45 degrees behind us. Make sure the back heel, the right heel, is firmly anchored down. Bend your left knee so that you can still see the tops of the toes, but so that you facilitate a nice stretch, a nice deep stretch in the back right calf muscle. Hips are squared. We're facing the back of the front of the chair, hands on the chair, and we're just stretching into that right calf muscle. We're then going to bend the right knee, come down slowly. And what's quite nice is just firstly either to leave your hands here on the chair for support or rest them on your left thigh. And we're stretching into our quadriceps, our thigh muscles, and also a little bit into the hip and the right side of our intestinal tract. So it's a great stretch. I've tucked the toes under the right foot for stability. You can have the foot flat on the floor if you prefer. Again, just take a breath in, relax the shoulders and look ahead. Okay, then we take the hands back to the chair, we come up slowly. Now this time we're going to step back and aim to practice downward dog. So we want our hands firmly on the chair, weight loaded into the palms, arms are straight, and I'm going to step back and aim to bring my ears in alignment with my elbows. If your knees are bent, that's fine. Straighten the legs, but don't lock the knees and gaze towards your upper thighs here, yogis. And get a long stretch in the spine again. Nice deep breathing. Enjoy the stretch for your legs, your spine, your arms, all the major joints stretching. And then we come into a gentle upward dog. So I slide forwards, hands resting again on the chair, arms strong. I'm going to carefully come up onto the ball of the foot, dip my hips, raise my sternum and chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together and look forwards. Upward dog, eager dog-like pose, wanting to go for a walk. Take a breath in, wonderfully strengthening for the arms but strong. So we push back, don't stay too long and come back to flat back. Then we're going to take the right foot in between the chair leg, turn the left foot out 40-45 degrees and simply practice that stretch on that side now, the left side. So I bend the front knee, make sure the back left heel is anchored down. You want to feel or be aware of the stretch in the left calf muscle now. Relax the head, breathe in, breathe out. And you may notice you're tighter on one side with this pose. Then we bend the left knee, we come down, hands resting on the chair or the front right thigh. I've tucked the toes under, you can see of the left foot. Now stretching into my left quadricep muscles, my left thigh muscles. So I'm going to roll the shoulders, actively gaze ahead and keep my collarbone, my chest nice and open, breathing in. Breathing out, and just focusing on the stretch in the left thigh as best you can. Hands go back to the chair. Back I come into downward dog, so step back.
Bend the knees if you need to, arms are straight. And again, facilitate a lovely deep stretch in the spine. Enjoy the stretch as you breathe in, breathe out. Now, a gentler upward dog now I'm going to show you. So this time, I come forwards, but instead of bending the knees or coming up onto the ball of the toes, I load the weight into the palms and arms, and I lift the sternum and look forwards, dipping my spine. Can you see that, yogis? Absolutely fine to have your knees bent, but looking up, just getting a little stretch in the collarbone and upper chest. And this is gentler than coming up onto the balls of the feet, not quite so dynamic or strong. Load the weight into the hands and breathe. Lovely. We step forwards a little bit. Flat back time, looking down, lovely lengthening for the back of the neck. Inhale, we're going to bend the knees. I'm going to raise the arms and come back into that salutation and relax. There we go, yogis. What a lovely stretch, and hopefully feeling a bit warmer. We're going to do one more round on each side. This time I'm going to add a balance and a twist, okay? So let's go. Stand again gently, facing your chair. Palms together. Roll the shoulders back. Allow yourself a moment to stand and breathe. We're going to inhale, we're going to come up, and exhale, hands go back to the seat of the chair. Flat back again, knees can be bent, but just enjoy again, looking down, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Left foot between the chair leg, right foot turned out 40-45 degrees. Bend, if you can, gently, this front knee. Now I want you to leave your left hand on the chair and take your right hand gently and carefully to your right hip. Twist and look over your right shoulder. Keep the front knee bent, back leg straight. Hold for a breath in and a breath out. A breath in and a breath out. Lovely. Carefully return back to the chair and lower your right knee down towards the floor. I'm going to do another twist now. This time the right hand stays on the chair. The left hand, take it to the left hip, bend the left elbow, and look gently over that left shoulder this time. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely little twist there to start to work the spine. Coming back. Lovely. And let's come up, go into your downward dog. Legs straight if possible, arms straight. Load the weight into both the heels and the hands. Push the weight into the hands. Gaze towards your upper thighs. Enjoy the stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another breath here. Lovely. Now we're going to do our upward dog. So strong upward dog if we wish to. We can come up onto the balls of the feet. Dip the spine. Raise the sternum and chest. Load the weight into your arms. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. If that's too strong, just dip the spine, bend the knees slightly, lift the sternum and chest for a gentler upward dog, whichever suits you today. And release. Good. Okay. We're going to switch sides now, yogis. So right foot comes in between the chair, left foot turned down. Again, bend the front knee. Leave your right hand on the chair. Left hand to your hip and twist gently to look over that left shoulder, just gently if you can. Weight very much into the right hand, which is supporting you. It's on the chair, so load the weight there. Just enjoy the back leg straight. Make sure you're not over twisting or straining. Breathing in, breathing out, calming back. Lovely. We're going to bend that left knee now, come down slowly. And this time leaving the left hand on the chair, another twist, right hand to right hip, looking gently over that right shoulder. So what happens is both sides get twisted, but in two different postures. A standing twist you've just done, and now a kneeling twist.
Again, just take care, don't over twist, breathing in, breathing out, return back. Lovely, well done. Again, let's come up. Now this is flat back time, looking down. Just enjoy that stretch again. Stepping forwards a little bit as you bend the knees. Inhale, raise the arms carefully. And use the exhale to bring your hands back into prayer position where we started. And relax. Shake it out, yogis. Well done. Another 24 poses. And we've got a couple of minutes, so I'd like to finish, as I say, with a balance. So I'm going to ask you to come into chair pose with me, supported chair pose. Take your chair to your right. Carefully hold onto the back of the chair. Bend your right knee and bring the right foot onto the chair. I want you to roll the foot out so you're resting on the outer edge of the right foot and come up to standing. So left leg is strong and straight. And again, we get this lovely opening in the inner groin. Standing tall, bring the hands if you can to the prayer pose. Remember, you're turning that right foot out, getting the opening in the groin, hip area. Gaze ahead and join me in holding for 3 breaths if you can. Good. Now, if you're finding this too strong, let me show you an alternative quickly. Use the back of the chair. Take your right foot, rest it on top of the left, and hold on to the chair with one hand as you bring your hand into cactus. So this is the gentler version of the tree I want to show you using a chair. You can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Perhaps it feels comfortable to take both hands away, but a gentler version of tree, resting right foot on left, but still balancing, still maintaining, she says wobbling, a lovely balance, okay? So going into whichever one feels more comfortable for you. Now to release carefully so you don't trip again, take the hands to the chair, lower the leg carefully. Let's try the left side, take the chair over to the left. We've got a few extra minutes because we started late today. I bend the left leg. Again, I roll out, so I open up the left foot, rolling out onto the outer edge, lengthening up, so right leg is strong, hands into the prayer position. So my right leg is strong and standing, and I'm getting this lovely opening here, all the way down to the inner ankle on the left side. It's a delight. And again, if this is too strong for you today, remember the alternative. Still working into a balance, so taking the chair over to the right, left leg bent, left foot resting on top of right. I can come into cactus arm with the left hand, so I bend the elbow, squeeze the shoulder blade, perhaps raising the opposite one, opening the chest to facilitate a stretch, or just holding onto the chair today if that feels enough. And again, you can keep that knee open to facilitate the opening in the hip. Hold whichever version feels comfortable for you. Make sure you're breathing. So that version, or the stronger supported version with the chair. Okay, yogis, take a deep breath in with me. Deep breath out. And then carefully bring that foot again, resting on the chair, hands on the back of the chair to support you as you release. Step back and shake it out. Now I make it, 12:31. We've got maybe a minute, so let's come back. Well done, by the way. I think we packed a lot in today. And so nice sometimes to just utilise the sun salutation. You've tried that today, facing a chair and sitting in a chair. I hope you like the variety. Let's just shake it out one last time. Notice if we feel physically more open, and have we created warmth and spaciousness in those joints, all from the beautiful chair, sitting, standing, and using the chair. Well, let's just come back to our mudra. We're holding onto the thumb with the 4 fingers of the right hand. This is great for digestion and elimination. Close the eyes, yogis, as you wrap the right fingers around the left thumb. Just allow yourself 4 deep breaths here. This is also a moment to sit tall and to bring your awareness back to your breathing. Sacred, sacred breath. The breath that allows us to feel energized and alive.
nourishing breath that replenishes our system. Just notice now the texture and quality of that breath as you breathe in and gently breathe out. And then carefully unwrap the thumb and take the 4 fingers and wrap it round the right thumb now. The 4 fingers of the left hand wrap round the right thumb, encircle the thumb, close the eyes gently, and just join me again in taking 4 slow breaths here. We allow the breath to rest and relax and to resume its normal respiratory rate, but equally we can just focus on the texture and quality of the breath. Does the breath feel a little closer to you now? Be aware of the body and the sensations in the body. Ask yourself, how do you now feel? Compare that to when we started. Has there been a shift? Let's take another deep breath in and out together here. And if your eyes were closed, yogis, gently opening them back into the room now. Again, just take a moment to observe how you now feel. And join me in closing the practice together. We'll breathe in and sit tall. Exhale. And once more. Inhale, lengthening sitting tall. Exhale. And lastly, breathing in, sitting tall. Bring the hands to the heart center. Do take a moment to wish yourself well. If you're near a window, have a look out. The sun's out. Well done. You brought it out. Om Shanti Peace. Lovely session. I enjoy them all. This one was lovely.